Thursday night Scotch. It is a Thursday night Scotch night. It is
finally
Scotch for Dummies.
Scotch for Dummies.
4 night.
Long week.
Excited.
Long week.
Especially with this guy.
So tonight we have an extra special treat. Lagavulin 16. Most famous recently by Nick Offerman, who spent 45 minutes drinking it on YouTube.
So Nick,
And-
why don't you join us for a review?
Yes,
Yeah.
this is so Lagavulin, old distillery, Islay, south of the island. Good old pear-shaped pot
heavy?
stills. It is classic Scotch production. Years, 1800s, kind of still age. They have a huge range of ages, from 16 to 12-year distillers, cast strength distillers editions. They go up to 37-year. So Lagavulin is a very yeah. So anybody who would like to sponsor us and give us a 37-year.
Give me this bad boy. What's the
But
price range of this guy?
so this is on the $60 price range. It's
I'll pour
actually
myself
not
first.
too bad for $60 for a
16-year
16-year
Scotch.
Pretty good price range. And
Damn.
and
Oh,
you'll
God,
see
I
that
love
this,
this.
this bottle has already been touched because this is new stuff. So we knew we needed to record it to make sure that everyone else can
Like
share in
your
our joy.
Because actually, I think the next time we buy a Lagavulin, it'll be the Distiller's Edition. I got my eye on that one, but
Go, buddy.
I will have a bottle of this on my bar.
So
but
the Distiller's Edition
I can
is one of
smell
those.
it right
yeah.
here. This
It's
is-
one of those non-aged statements. So we're expecting the
right here, man. I don't need to put that up to my nose.
I can look. You can get it right here. It's so.
Right.
Oh.
So, as the full-bodied guy, I'm expecting a great glass.
Okay.
Oh,
So
We're
my
all
gosh.
expecting a great glass of Scotch on this one.
I'm just gonna say right
So
now,
there's the color.
the Islay for me, a good Islay, I get cake batters right off the bat for me. I don't know what that is,
See
but
that?
that
Yeah.
cake batter thing.
That Isla smell to him is cake batter. Kind of like that rubber tire I equate to.
I get the smoke and behind it the sweet.
It's smoky
But it's
cake
like
batter.
cane sugar. It's more natural than you know
But
what I
see,
mean.
Yeah, more
I
brown
don't.
sugar.
The
Yeah,
smoke that I get
molasses
is
and
really
stuff like
deep
that.
and rich, and maybe it's the sweetness behind it that makes it that way. But it's
Super
not.
rich.
It's
Yeah.
not your Johnny Walker Black smoky smell. It's not your Lafroy. Oh my gosh, that's peaty, crazy smell. It's different. It's richer.
To me, this one's like
man,
if you're
this
cooking
is
down
so
molasses outside, and you've got the smoke from the fire, and you've got the sweet, cooking down. It's got both combinations in it.
So there are other islands out there that you can smell that you take that whiff and you're like, whoo, that's medicinal. Hot damn.
Yeah.
This,
No,
doesn't have that
absolutely.
this does not have that iodine medicinal. This is a deep, rich, smoky.
So-
I don't know, man. It just
Yeah,
smells like age.
so it's not like a campfire smoke though. It is. You do get some
No.
medicine in there, but some iodine in there. But it's not a burn. Sometimes the smoke and the iodine can burn your nose. This does not. Just kind of.
So I have a question for the group.
All
So
right, let's see if we can answer.
I actually really enjoy this now. I mean, didn't like it a long time ago, but I love this stuff now. So if you were introducing this to a new person, maybe just getting into Scotch, would this be something you want to start with them with?
I don't think I would start with any of the really heavy smoke. I think you've got to kind of work your
God,
palate
so
up to
good.
that kind of stuff, because if you're used to drinking like rum or vodka or gin, and you get a glass of this, your
It's gonna put
palate
you.
isn't going to be able to,
Right.
No.
to discern the flavors, to appreciate the taste. So to me, you've got to start with
Gotta
something
warm up
more,
to it, right?
more neutral,
Yeah.
and then build your palate range up so you can get to something like
Although, if I'm going to try to get somebody on the island of Isla into
This is the way
Scotch,
to go.
I would go here before I go with that Lafroy 10 or something like that,
Yeah,
because
I
that's
agree.
going to be punch you a little bit harder, and this is a little bit easier.
I think this is a good, if you're ready to step up into the smoke
You got him in
and the peat and, do something a little heavier, I think this is it's a well-balanced Scotch. It's got a lot of different things to offer. But it doesn't have anything that's like, because to me,
God, I don't
So let's talk about the
has
flavor.
got
Let's talk about the
iodine.
Yeah,
flavors.
so I mean, I don't want to put any water on it either, though. I know
gotta
I
put
like
water
the
on
way
it.
this
Yeah.
neatness you did.
I know you, but you got to because it does. So the initial palate on this is not as smoky as you would think. The aroma is definitely smoky. You smell that peat, you smell the medicine a little bit. But then when you taste it, it's a really good balance between that malt and smoke. It's not as punch in your face as some of the others can be. I think it's the aging has got to just mature that balance much better.
Drew, you're up, my friend.
I am. Hold on, give me a second.
You know what? I'll start us off this time.
All right.
All right, Sean, you're the man.
All right.
You're the man.
So, the things that I like about this Scotch, it's got a lot of character. And, you know, we talk about some of these distilleries that have been around for a really long time, but their Scotches sometimes don't have the character to go with the long pedigree. This one absolutely does. When I drink this Scotch, I get the richness and the history of the distillery.
You do.
I get the smoke, I
I'll
get
give
the
you that.
sweet.
Respect.
It's got so many different things going on. And you just can't help but appreciate it. You know, everything that's got going on. They've done a masterful job of balancing out the smoke and the sweet. And you know what? $60 for a 16-year-old Scotch, that's a great deal. So you know what? I'm going to start us off with a 3.
All right.
How about that?
Okay. Initial nose, absolutely love the smell of this. To me, this is the perfect Islay smell. I love it. It's rich. It's full. There's age. There's character. It goes there. I love it. Love the taste of it. Had to put a drop of water for the review and see what happens. I think the drop of water killed the smell a little bit. Killed the aroma.
Yeah, I
brought
agree.
that down a little bit.
Brings down the smoke level too a little bit.
Yeah,
it does.
but I still got the same
Still tasted
flavors
good.
that I had without the water, which means it didn't kill it, and I appreciate that. I respect it. This is one of my favorite bottles. So I'm woe to throw the 4 down. I absolutely love this bottle though. I'm gonna say 3.5. And hope that the Distiller's Edition bottle that we pick up here in the near future, you know, takes care of that 4 for me. But I honestly think that this Lagavulin 16 is one of my favorite drinks, just because of the character and the flavor, the boldness of it, the richness. There's just a lot there. It's not just a simple drink, but it's really tasty. I really like the peaty smokiness that I get in it. I gotta go 3.5.
Okay.
Andrew?
This is a great glass. You know, Mr. Islay here, Mr. Full Body. I like the smoke. I like the fact that the water, it's built the flavor profile deeper, in that you drop the smoke a little bit, but you bring up some of those cherries. You bring up a little more of the brine, because the smoke can't overpower.
Love that briny flavor in
So
there. Yeah.
so I think this is a good Scotch. I think this again is one that on a cold winter night, neat is great. Summer, you can put a few rocks in it, cool it down a little bit, still get good finish on it, long finish.
You get a real salty finish.
And so
Now that there's water on it, absolutely.
3.5. Oh man, it's right between 3 and 3.5 for me. I'm going to give it a 3.5 because I respect what they're doing here. You know, I'm concerned because if you go up in these age, I can only go up to a 4. So I don't know if maybe it needs to be a 3 because I can only go so far in it.
Taking it through the roof.
But and it's $60, $70 bottle. It's
16 year though.
It's a pretty good price, so I'm gonna give it 3.5. So I'm gonna bring in the value and put it up to 3.5.
3.5.
Good value for a 3.
Drew? I'm anxious to hear this one.
I know, I am too.
Well, what are you trying to say?
Less than a year
Your palate
ago,
is expanding, so
Yes.
I'm excited about
this
it.
guy wouldn't touch a bottle of Johnny Walker Black, and here he is drinking a
I
lot
drink
of
like all the time, right?
every damn night.
I know. I got some black in my mouth. I tell you what, this is good. I really, really like this. It's complex. It's peppery. It's spicy. It's smoky. I would not put water on it. It didn't hurt it. I didn't like the nose on with the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a little more tiry
It's
to me,
less.
but
Yeah,
I think without
You
water
always
it's
get that.
better.
I do.
I actually enjoy maybe it's stupid to you guys, but I enjoy the whole cake batter smell. It just makes me
Man, I
feel
wish
like
I could smell
home,
that.
warm home. But
It's funny how we all smell
I
different
know
things.
it's weird,
you know?
but it's
That's why
good.
we do this.
It's-
That's why there's 4 of us.
It's a mental thing.
It is.
You know, it's a mental memory when you're smelling certain smells and it's conjuring up your image of what that.
Well, some may
Couple of
argue though,
things
out of 4,
like-
you get some of that brain where we all Group think, where we all, yeah, I hear you
I
say
don't
something.
think we do that
Well,
much.
No.
but like when I
Anyway.
smell marzipan, you guys don't know what that smells like.
Yeah.
When I say marzipan, these guys are like,
Marzipan.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn chef.
But
I'll tell you.
But that's the thing. I mean, we're all smelling different stuff that we remember, that we have
Right.
a memory of
Right,
that
the history
odor.
of
Yeah.
those
So this is a
experiences.
glass. This is a glass I'm going to enjoy. It's just, you need to enjoy. It's respectful, rich body glass. You're not gonna drink 2 or 3 glasses this night. You're gonna drink 1, maybe 2 tops, and enjoy it for a long time. I'm going to go. I'm gonna go 3.
That's fair.
There you go.
All right,
There you go. So we got
round
2
it up.
3s, 2 3.5s.
3 1/4.
3 1/4 for
Great.
Lagavulin is delish.
So if
You
anybody
cannot go
has
wrong.
any of the 25 or 21, we'd be more than willing to try.
We keep saying that, but when they send
Oh,
us
yeah.
anything,
Oh, my
Yeah. We'll
So
freaking get you on the
give
show.
us something.
Yeah, if you send us a bottle, we can bring you in.
You're on the TV in the background.
You're right here.
Shit. So anyway.
Kato, we're calling you out.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Thanks
Cheers.
for watching.
Lunch.
I love this shit.